What's up, guys? We're out here in Surprise, Arizona at the Texas Rangers spring training facility, and Jack Leiter and I are going to take you on a golf cart tour of the complex. So first question for you, Jack. We've been over this week getting content for our Media Day stuff, and one of the questions that we have been asking all the guys is who would you not want to babysit your kids? And you are the resounding #1 front runner. So what do you think that says about you?
I mean, I'm trying to spin this as a compliment somehow, but it doesn't seem like it would be. But I feel like I'm good with kids. I think a lot of the guys on our team are already parents, so they're ruled out as they're confirmed babysitters, I guess. But I always offer. I mean, Corey lives in Nashville in the off season in the Nashville area, and I do too. And I've offered about 1 million times to babysit.
Actually, he said you're calling yourself the baby's godfather.
Yeah, I am. Haven't met it yet, but when I do, I think we'll hit it off pretty good. And I think they'll realize, Corey and Maddie, that I could be a really good babysitter. So I think people are just messing with me. I think I'd be a good one.
All right, so this is a pretty popular spot where people like to gather for autographs instead of spring training. A lot of fans come out here. If there's a fan that's coming to spring training this year and they really want your autograph, what advice would you give them?
I mean, I think just be patient. Sometimes we're running around different fields, and a lot of people, I'm like, I'll try to get you on the way back, but I'm running late to PFPs, or I got a bullpen I need to throw, and then conditioning on the conditioning field over there. But there's always fans in and out of here, and we try our best to make them all happy and do what they ask.
So when spring training starts, it's kind of like the unofficial end, the off season a bit. What was the highlight of your off season?
I mean, I think it's always family time with friends. I was mostly in Nashville, but my family's in New Jersey, so I go home quite often, all days and more than just that, for weekends here and there. And I mean, that's always the best times for me in the off season, but a lot of it's just my time at Vanderbilt throwing bullpens. There's a lot of really established major leaguers that I can learn from in those times, and I think that's a big time of improvement for me.
You brought up your family. You're one of 4. You have 3 sisters. Where do you fall in the order?
I'm 3rd out of 4. So for 5 years of my life, I was the baby of the family, and then my younger sister was born. And
what's the best part about growing up with 3 sisters?
I think the life advice. I think brothers would not give the same life advice as sisters, and I think I learned a lot more from being raised around other girls. And I think when I was younger, I didn't appreciate that fully, and I definitely do now. But when I was younger, I wanted a brother to play football with in the backyard.
All right, so typically this is where a lot of you guys throw your bullpens. How do you approach your spring training bullpens? Kind
of like anything else, just it's a time to get better. It's a time to work on things. Anything that you were maybe working on in the off season, it's a transition into games, seeing whether it plays or not. And eventually hitters start standing in. I have my first live BP tomorrow where hitters are going to be facing off against me, and it's our guys, so it's not quite a game, and you can work on stuff and you can ask them immediately after, what did that look like? How did this pitch tunnel off of this one? And I think that's extremely valuable.
Who are you most excited to face?
Whoever's in the box. Ideally, it's somebody who's going to give a lot of feedback. So maybe a catcher, maybe Hagee, if he steps in there, because he's caught me so many times. So for him to see it from the batter's box, and whatever happens results-wise is one thing, but for his feedback, that's most important to me.
Something that I like about spring training, like the first day you show up, it kind of feels like the first day of school in a way. What's your favorite part of spring training?
Definitely just seeing the guys. I think everybody you ask who played for a long time and is done playing, and my dad included, it is the World Series, the All-Star games. Those are the memories that stick with them. But pretty much every single retired player says they miss the clubhouse, they miss the banter, they miss being around the guys in the food room, and the time on the foul line before you're going up in the PFPs where you're laughing about something dumb. It's just there's always something, and I think that's what we miss in the off season, and you pick up like you never missed a beat once we get here.
Okay, I like that you bring up PFPs because I was watching the pitchers take PFPs the other day, and you got pretty intense with it.
Yeah.
So where do you think that comes from?
Well, that one specifically came from Jake being in my group, and he made it a competition, and he said that he was going to miss less than me, and he always reminds us that he was a shortstop in college, and I wanted to show him that I was a second baseman in high school, and who could miss less. And sure enough, balls are getting hit way to our left, and an accidental dive might have happened, and probably didn't make the front office or our coaches happy, but it's competing.
Are you sure it was accidental?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the instincts take over.
Right. Who won?
I won. And I think he would admit it. Maybe he's embarrassed now, but I won, and then he got his revenge in ping pong after, which I usually beat him in, but not that time.
All right, we're coming up the driveway now, about to end the tour, ending it in front of the clubhouse. But what are you looking forward to about the season?
I mean, I think just going out there and competing with these guys. I think we have a really good group of guys. I think we're already close, and for that to be said this early on is pretty rare because you use spring training to get to know everybody, and it feels like we've picked right up, and some of the early golf rounds with the pitchers and whatever it might be, the ping pong table in the clubhouse is getting used often, and I think we're going to be a really close group, and I think we're going to compete hard, and we're going to do everything we can to win as many games as possible and hopefully make a deep postseason run.